Russian86 here and welcome back to another video. Today is my birthday, I'm 36 years old now. I'm about to celebrate it here. It's a pretty cool place. As you can see here, I really like it. This is one of my relatives. He's making music, so here's his, equipment and all of that. He's one of the musicians. It's pretty cool, I really like it. He's playing golf too. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It's cool place right here. Cool beans. I drank a little bit of wine and vodka. Got some presents from my family. Got some money. And also I got this. As you can see here. It's a really nice short. I didn't try it on yet. I already have a short, but I'm gonna put it on to see how it looks like. It's pretty lonely. There's nobody even like on my stream right now. It's like literally 0 people. But it's okay. It's actually one of the loneliest birthday. Even on Facebook I had only like 9 people wishing me happy birthday. Only like 9 people. How this looks on me. It actually looks pretty cool, I actually like the way it looks. I know short on top of the short is kind of weird, but I mean, it actually looks like Sierra Leonean kind of, sort of, in a way. It's like, but this is a nice short, this really nice short. I kind of like it, but it's kind of cold right now, so I'll keep it like this for a video. Fuck it, I can be weird, I don't care. It's a new fashion. Drink malt liquor, only malt liquor. Especially after you drink a little bit of vodka and a little bit of wine. It's time to drink malt liquor, low the grade, but you get kind of shit-faced. I need to wake up tomorrow fucking 3 in the morning, go to work. I went to work on my birthday too. So, I'm 36. There's nothing special about that. Just getting old, that's all. Old, lonely. Nobody's on my stream. If I had people, they would be making fun of me, but cut them all the fuck out. So they don't want to come back. I don't miss you fuckers. I'll get some views. By the way, people, even though I have no people, no comments, no views, I said that by my birthday I want to get 2,120,000 views. I made my plan. I got 2,120,311 views, so quota is met. Malt liquor, only malt liquor. Lonely birthday stream. My family wish me happy birthday. My mom, my uncle, my aunt, all of them. Stepmom yesterday, I didn't really talk to her, but she sent me a nice card. I got present this short for my birthday, and then also I got this Hawaiian Host. This is like some chocolates. It's pretty nice. And also I got some money. Tickety tam, tickety pe. The money goes into my piggy bank, So that's all the presents I got present-wise. My woman from Columbus, she was trying to reach me on my birthday. She told me the call didn't go through, but when I told her about it, she still wished me happy birthday with a text. She said her daughter and her mom was trying to wish me happy birthday, but the call didn't go through, so there are some people out there messing with my phone. Not like literally, but you know what I mean, like, it's weird shit. on Facebook. I had like 9 people wishing me happy birthday all day. 7 of them did it in the morning and 2 people kind of in the evening. And then one of my buddies from the synagogue too, we hung out, he wished me happy birthday as well. And that's it. 9 people who were there, like some acquaintances, one guy from FedEx, ex-wife of my cousin, you know, I was talking to her in my videos. A nice woman. Friends of my stepmom. One guy at the San Francisco the synagogue, he's Jewish too, he's like a couple years younger than me. Tall guy. We didn't talk to him that much, but for some reason, I decided to take his time and wish me happy birthday. Another guy, friend of a friend, we're friends with him on Facebook. One of the guy who was talking about autism from Fresh Express, he's actually the first guy who, you know, wished me happy birthday. And then one of my co-workers at the nursing home I used to work, the guy whom I trained at the dishwasher. He's an older man, he's older black man, like in his early 60s or some shit like that. Or, I don't know if he's early 60s, I think he's still like 59 or some shit. That's it. Even Todd forgot about me. Nobody from drinking community, nobody said nothing about my fucking birthday. Motherfuckers. I'm drinking malt liquor and nobody pay attention to me, you fucks. None of my subscribers. And fucking family and couple people I know. Couple random people too. Couple people whom I met recently from San Francisco too. Both Jewish, of course. From that synagogue. Meet them randomly. Somebody from long time ago whom I didn't see for years. Another guy who always wishes me happy birthday from like fucking atheist club. I don't know why, but he always wishes me happy birthday every year. So it's pretty much the same, like a couple years who wish me happy birthday, did the same thing this year. There is somebody who did that. Miss Burpee wished me happy birthday, yeah. Miss Burpee did. I'm gonna take it back, she did. Who is here? Marshall Jim Duncan, thanks a lot, appreciate that. Yep, today is my birthday, thank you. The second person from YouTube drinking community. First one was Miss Burpee, she said happy birthday. I forgot about that completely. Shoutouts to my Marshall Jim Duncan and Miss Burpee. The only two who said something about it. Yep, I'm 36 now. What are my snacks? It's a good question. Going green. Guaca chips. Let me sit the fuck down too, you know, like. By the way, what do you think the way I look like? I have 2 shorts. This is a present with shorts I came in. Do I look good? Or do I look weird? What do you think, Marshall Jim Duncan? I have a lot of hiccups, like I always have hiccups and heartburn. I'm really getting old. Nice. The one with palm trees is no joke. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's my birthday present. That's my aunt gave it to me. This is her place, by the way. I celebrated over here. I had like a thing of vodka and couple glasses of wine, and I'm drinking malt liquor, making this stream for my birthday. And this is her present, so. Oh, thank you. She gave me this present. I'm gonna show it again since you're here. There's chocolates too. That's another one of her gifts. I already showed it, but since nobody was there. And also Marsha Jim Duncan, I want to show you something else. She has two sons. One of sons of hers is a musician. Look at this shit. What do you think? Isn't that cool? This is how he records his music, I guess. See that shit? This plays golf too. It's pretty cool, you know. When I was younger, I wanted to learn how like to make videos and make like cool videos. Not like right now when I'm just like YouTube and fuck everyone, you know, like because I have no motivation, you know, because there's censorship and all of that. So I'm like, fuck all of this. Yeah, what is it? 2 turntables and a microphone. Yeah, I guess. But it's nice. So that's fucking family, you know, whom I barely know. I'm working solo all my fucking life. I ran away to my family. My mom lives there, my aunt. They actually came to San Francisco from Moscow back in 2000. So that's why I'm here in San Francisco with my family, and I have a warehouse job, which, you know, the one of those treats from your aunt. Yeah, it's from my aunt, the treat and the short. It's from my aunt. And then my other cousins, you know, they're also relatives of my aunt as well. They gave me money, $100. So that's it. That's all I got for my birthday. $100 short and a fucking bag of candies. That's it. That's how much I'm worth. A fucking short on $100 and a bag of candies. No, I'm not gonna try it right now. Nah. I need to go to sleep too. I need to be up fucking 2, 3 in the morning. Go to work. So it's already fucking 8. So I'm still drinking malt liquor. I need to be up early. I'm working every day. It's a peak season, but apparently I'm still working 40 hours a week. Couple weeks ago, I used to have 2 jobs. So one of the weeks I work like 74 hours. Thank goodness. Chocolate will keep you up all night. Nah, I don't want that. I actually want to get some sleep. Because then I will be tired all day and I have things to do, you know? I'm getting my California ID. Because my Ohio ID, you know, is about to expire. Shouldn't say anything about that. I'm talking too much, but... Anyway, let me eat some chips. I need to brush my teeth too after this shit, you know? But I will be living here pretty soon too, you know, like this place. I'm gonna be here next week because my mom and my aunt, they're about to go abroad. So I'll be living here all by myself. And I'm not gonna pay shit for it either. That's how I roll. I'm living life. Trying to at least. Could live better though, but... Fuck it. But... Yes, I am. I'm still in San Francisco. I was in New York for like about 6 weeks. Went to yeshiva. Made videos over there in Brooklyn. Crown Heights. my Rebbe in San Francisco, still wants me to go there. He's gonna pay for my trip too. But I don't know if I wanna go back there. What would be your favorite place to live? I don't like nothing. Because these days, everywhere I go, you know, people acting funny and trying, do something with me, and like, see, but where were you happy, in Cali or Ohio? Depends. In Cali, it's more chill. Like Ohio, it's more hectic. Ohio is a white state. California, it's like there are a lot of Hispanics, Asians, so it's definitely a different atmosphere. Plus, there is an ocean, there are a lot of hills, people are more chill, it's like, it's not the same. Even though people say that anywhere you go, it's going to be the same thing, not quite. It's a different atmosphere, completely. But I feel like in Ohio or in New York, it's like more eastern. Even though Ohio is the Midwest, but like in California, it's like all the way west. So it's like, I feel like in Ohio, it's a little bit more, it's more like a sociable place, put it this way. Like California seems to me like it's more like lonely place, but it's more beautiful and more chill. But Ohio, it's like, it's more hectic, more kind of ruthless in a way. Like, for example, in California, you cannot work 7 days a week, you have to sign the waiver or whatnot. Like, more liberal, I don't know, it's like, but in Ohio, people are louder, it's more hectic, nobody cares as much about things. It's like, in California, you have to sign paperwork if you work like 7 days a week. In Ohio, nobody gives a shit. You just like fucking, Plus, in California, you have like self-driving cars. It's like more like high tech. So it's a little different, There are certain distinctions between Ohio and California, most definitely. It's not like the same atmosphere. It's really not. It's different ethnic groups, different atmosphere, People seem to be less open. It's like everything is more like spaced out, more individualistic, I feel like. I don't know, just my feeling about it. Have you visited Alcatraz Island? Nah. I visited Treasure Island though, I was there, but not Alcatraz. No, I traveled there too. I've been to Lafayette, Oakland, South San Francisco. This is where I work at. Burlingame, Santa Clara, Redwood City. I've been there. You should make a video going to Alcatraz. Well, no promises on that one. I don't have time to travel lately, I work during the night. I work like 40 hours a week, but the hours I work, it's like fucking 3:30, 4 in the morning, till like 9, 10 in the morning. I used to have 2 jobs. I used to work like for a week. I start 3:30 in the morning, and I work all the way to like almost like 6. But it was a temp job, so I was there only for like a week. I'm trying to get another job, but you know how it is. I'm alright. I'm actually making enough money and I'm building up my account a little bit. It's a little better, you know, it used to be. But still bullshit though. Because in this job, it's a lot of weirdness. And even though I work every day, I still work 40 hours a week. So that sucks. Only 1 week I work like almost 74 hours. Oh, let me see, 74? Well, no, more like 73. I was happy about that, but only last for a week. In 1 week I made over $1,000, put it this way. After tax. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers. It doesn't feel like my birthday too. Today was a rainy day, you know. Here in California, San Francisco. It was a rainy day. There's nothing special. I went to work this morning, you know. Did you see Silver White video of him getting beat up by an Indian? Yes, I've seen that. I don't think he got beat up though, you know. I wouldn't say that he got beat up. He got knocked down by the Indian, but I don't think he actually physically harmed him, like. That's the difference though. You know? Because like, it happened to me too. But I don't want to get into that. He's still nursing his bruised ribs? Really? Okay. Well, that's different. Because, you know, in one of the jobs back in the day when I used to cover an airport, I kind of got into it with some stupid woman. She knocked me down like that too, but she didn't really like beat me up or anything. She was getting in my face, so I cast her out. She started getting aggressive. But she didn't really hit me that hard, but she kind of put me on the ground, kind of, sort of. But then I don't remember, but you know, like, because I did some martial arts, I think, before, and you know, when she was getting to me, I was like holding and grappling with her, and then she put me down. And I think I put her down too. I kind of grabbed her leg and then she fall. But you know, after that I lost the job. They did an investigation. They decided that, you know what, that's it. But she didn't really hurt me that bad. That's why, you know, I just kind of let her like put me down on the ground, kind of. And not like all the way to the ground. It was more like, this was like still worldwide, but it was like, we were grappling like this, and then she kind of pushed me. So I fall like this, kind of, you know, my ass, but, and then she was kind of beating me up a little bit, but not that hard. So I'm like, okay, fine. I didn't want to lose the job, so I didn't want to really fight with her. So, but then I think somehow also I kind of grabbed her leg and she fall. I kind of remember that, but I was really not trying to fight with her. I was trying, like, you know, to stop her. I cast her out because I was minding my business, doing the job, and she started acting like I shouldn't be doing things that way, whatnot. And I'm like, I just don't take shit from people, you know. I didn't want to fight with that bitch, but it's like I cast her out, called her a bitch, and you know, she started acting crazy and shit. And I did an investigation. I lost the job, but that was not a real job, you know. It's like the same bullshit. It's like people trying to tell me, hey, you shouldn't act this way, you shouldn't be this way. The same thing happened on YouTube. It's like people started like making these videos like the real PewDiePie, showing like, you know, all those fucking cartoonish stupid ass videos, which I've been like trying to block. It's the same type of shit. But people trying to teach me something because they're fucking stupid. They don't understand that, you know. I do what I do, and I'm damn who I am, not because I don't understand something. It's just because it's who I am as an individual, it's different. Oh yeah, thanks a lot. I actually used to eat them a lot before, like I used to make videos with these guac chips. And they taste really good too, so. So yeah, when Silver White made that video, I've seen it. The guy was like, ooh, and then he knocked him down. But it didn't seem like he got broken ribs or anything. It seemed like he was just pushed him. You know, he just fell. And he was just fine. He was just like making videos and all of that shit. I mean, like I said, me personally, it happened to me before, like a couple times, you know, people were putting me on the ground like that too. But I didn't want to fight, so it's like, I'm like, all right, you want to put me down? Fine, I don't care. I see that they're not trying to hurt me. I'm like, all right, you want to put me down to the ground to like put me on my ass and like, okay. Huh? I see that you're not trying to hurt me or anything. You're not like really like beating me up or nothing. I'm like, all right, shit. I'm not trying to fight you either. Like, okay. Yeah, those Indians noises cracked me up. He said he got bruised ribs from the attack, but he's fully recovered now. Well, with me, I didn't have any damages, you know, like, that's the thing. If like I would see that people are trying to hurt me or not really, like, I would try to fight back, but when the shit got down to me, like they knocked me off my feet like that, which happened to me a couple times, once in Ohio from the fucking hood rat, another time with the really stupid Hispanic woman. I let them even do it to me without much resistance, simply because that by the way they were moving, I noticed that they were not trying to really hurt me or fight with me, because they were not like really like beating me up hard. So I'm like, okay, you know. I'm not trying to fight either. I see you not trying to hurt me, so like, fuck it. So, but I didn't get any injuries either, so I'm like, all right. And if I have a job and I know that I can't fight at the job, I'm gonna lose it. I try to defend myself. I'm not gonna try to fight. Not to mention, I'm actually, you know, I'm not the biggest, strongest guy, as you can tell, but I did some Svai where I learned that, you know what, like I used to have Sifu, he was like 5th degree black belt. And sometimes he let me throw him. And he didn't resist. We did those drills, okay? So it's like, and he taught us, you know, like to feel people's energy, you know, like people come to you, you feel the energy, you see how they move, you kind of, you know, they throw you, and you see like you kind of study that, you know. So I kind of was in that mode. You know, when I was in this kind of situation, I was like feeling this people energy. When I felt like, you know, they're not gonna really harm me or hurt me, I'm like, okay, you wanna put me down, fine, go for it, I don't care, you know. I didn't even resist. Just like this fight Zhao drills when Sifu, when I was throwing Sifu, he's big and strong guy. He could beat the shit out of me in Swai Zhao like easily. Because he's more skilled, he's 5th degree belt. But he just let me, you know, put him down. Do you celebrate Christmas or will you put up a Christmas tree? Well, I don't. When I used to live with my woman, I used to have a Christmas tree and she sent me a picture of it. It is a beautiful Christmas tree. So boring, okay. If it's boring for you, normal grab, go ahead, go to different channel. You don't have to watch it. But thanks for giving me a view anyway. But yeah, like, I used to have Christmas tree when I used to live with her because she's Christian, you know. And judo is a good sport, yes. And the funny thing is that Swai Jiao, the martial art I did, it's similar to judo. But judo, I mean, it's also throws, and the throws are similar, but I think the way they do it in judo is a little bit different. Because even though I never done judo, but I've seen some people who did judo a couple times and they were doing it. I noticed that there's a lot of similarities between Swai Jiao and judo, but in judo it's kind of more ground. They may do it from different position, they do it different way, but Swai Jiao, the martial arts I did, and judo, they're kind of similar. So the martial art I used to do, it's similar to judo, but not the same. So if you like the judo, you're probably gonna like Swai Jiao, because like I said, it's similar. Do you watch the UFC? No, I don't watch nothing. I don't watch nothing. I'm boring, old man. That's why a lot of people come here and they're like, why am I watching this? You're boring. And I tell them, if you feel that way, get the fuck out of here. And they do it. I'm like, all right. When I started this stream, there was no people. Now I have like 3 or 4. I'm happy. I don't care. You don't have to watch my videos. But if you do, thank you very much. Malt liquor, only malt liquor. The UFC is an ultimate fighting championship. You would like it. Listen, Martin Jim Duncan. I know what UFC is, okay? Just like I know what MMA is. I just don't watch it because I just don't get around watching it. But sometimes I watch Roznoma News. Sometimes on YouTube I randomly watch like guys fighting girls, you know. I know what UFC is, okay? I maybe watch a couple of the fights, but I just don't really watch it like that. You see the difference? Doesn't mean I know what it is. Shit. I know UFC, I know MMA, you know, I know boxing, kickboxing. As a matter of fact, back in Russia, I used to do kickboxing for a year as a teenager. I was not good because of my coordination and my fears and anxieties, but I was actually, you know, trying it. And my trainer used to tell people like, work with him hard but accurate. So I used to like go to training and he used to do like some stretches and I used to put gloves on and fight, you know, spar people. What's your favorite Christmas movie? Gremlins, of course. I used to watch it back in Russia. Gremlins, that was a pretty cool movie. About those fucking gray creatures, you know. Watch Home Alone too, that was an interesting one. So when you're talking about Christmas movie, I'm thinking about Gizmo Stripe. Stripe. Gizmo, this is like, what is Gizmo? This is like a kind of, but I would say Stripe. Usually it's like solids or Stripe, that's like pool type of thing. Stripe was a nut? I don't know that. I know solids and stripes, and you play pool. Oh, he was a good guy? Okay. I don't know who he was. But I know people talk about gadgets, they call them gizmos. And I know solids and stripes, that's like pool terminology, you know. No eating after midnight. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. Yeah, because when you talk about gizmos, that makes me think about gadgets. When you're talking about stripes, that makes me think about pool. Because I used to play pool when I was younger, a lot. You know? The Gremlin movie, yeah, That's like, yeah, I know. That's like a Christmas movie where all these people used to like be evil and they just like destroy people around, whatever. I watched this fucking Gremlins movie, whatever. Gizmo and Stripes are from the Gremlins. I guess it was, but do you think I remember? Listen, it's been so many years ago. There is a lot of books, a lot of movies I watched, and I may remember fucking 5 or 10% out of it. I can recall some stuff, but I don't really remember like details like that. You know, it's been so long ago. You know. Stripes. Star and Stripes. Spangled Banner. American anthem, right? Also, Stripes is like pool. That's what makes me think about it, but those fucking Grammys, they were like fucking, yeah, label out to get cast out. Malt liquor, only malt liquor. That's right, malt liquor. I know what's his name, fucking Oaktown Billy or Mr. Matt Fortians, he put another video. I didn't watch it, but. And the funny thing is that guy, he likes certain stuff, which one of my mom's, you know, my mom used to have a friend, and she was a Russian woman, non-Jewish. She became Russian Orthodox Christian, so of course she became anti-Semitic, so they stopped talking. She used to have a son, and her son is some kind of scientist. He's like 2.5, almost like 3 years older than me. His birthday is in March, so he's gonna be like 39, he's 38 now. At the time we used to hang out, used to be teenagers. So when we used to be teenagers, I was hanging out with him. He used to listen to Exploited, you know, Prodigy, you know, all of that stuff. And that's the stuff which like fucking Oaktown Hillbilly or Mr. Matt Fortian is listening right now. And it's funny, because he listened to that shit, that makes me think of that guy in Russia. You know? He was the son of my mother's friend. And they stopped being friends because of, you know, she became religious and she became kind of anti-Semitic. But they used to work together in the same school back in the day. Back in like late 70s, early 80s, you know. So he used to listen to fucking Exploited and then fucking Prodigy and what's other punk type of stuff he used to listen. Russian group he liked, Гражданская оборона too. That was like end of Soviet era, but you don't know that. But you should do more videos from the Golden Gate Bridge. I will. As a matter of fact, you know, like, I will. I just did pull out video the other day. I did like 10 of them, and I'm gonna try to do more, but I mean, I live not far away from Golden Gate Bridge either way. Right now I'm in the Sunset. Before I used to live with my mom in Richmond, but it's like close to Golden Gate Bridge. So to me, Golden Gate Park, Golden Gate Park. So to me, making videos in that fucking park, it's like piece of cake. It's like pretty close to where I live. So that's not a brainer. Whenever I have free time from work or whatnot, probably on Christmas, I can do it easily. Nice. Can you see it out of your window? Nah. It's not that close. Put it this way. It's like, okay, if you live with my mom, it's probably like, it's like 4 blocks away from where I used to live. And then from here, where I'm now, it's like 3 blocks away. So no, it's not that close. Like 3-4 blocks away from where I'm at. Not that close, but pretty close. You know, how much time is going to take you to walk that? Like 10 minutes? 4 blocks, that's all. 10 minutes walk, 15 minutes walk tops. Yep. Oh, thank you, Shanji. Thank you. Yours right after mine. Oh, yeah? Okay, so yours was the 10th? Okay. So how old are you now? I'm 36 now. So, 36 years old. Okay, yeah, this what I said. I was right. Happy birthday to you as well. 23, 13 years difference. I remember when I was 23. I started this channel, I was 22, mind you. So, the first birthday I had on YouTube, I turned 23. That was back in 2009, I turned 23. 24, and there was so much more. Yeah. I miss that age. I lost my virginity when I was 23. Cost me like $15 or some shit like that, but it was alright. I did it with a fat crack whore who was like 10 years older than me. I was not impressed, but it was alright. We did it a couple times. She sucked my dick for $8 and we had sex for 15. I met you like 2 minutes walk from my place. She was sucking lollipop on the street. It was big fat woman. You got me cracking up, Emil. Well, that's my life story, my man. I lost my virginity with a crackhead. And by the way, I tried to smoke crack myself. It's actually pretty good. Tastes good. It gives you nice high for like 10-15 minutes. But it's really not that bad, you know. People say, oh my God, he's a crackhead his whole life, this and that. I tried it a couple times. It's nothing. I say, crack is nothing. You have a short-term high. You feel good. It's not even as bad as the cocaine is. Because after cocaine, if you sniff coke, okay, like after that you can sneeze for like a week. And then you may have like a problem with breathing and all of that. Crack is actually easy. You smoke it, you don't really snore it. So it's like you light it up, you have it from this pipe, and then you get this little high for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then you just fine like normal. But for this 5 or 10 minutes, you feel great. You feel energetic, you feel good, you know. And then you want more. But it's really not that bad. I say, from my personal experience, I would rather do crack than cocaine. Because when you snort cocaine, you know, you may have side effects. You may have problem breathing, you're gonna sneeze, you may sneeze blood, you need to put nasal spray, you know. You may, those are the things. You may wake up in the middle of the night, feel like you're about to choke, so you need nasal spray, you know. But when you do crack, you get a short-term high for 10 minutes, you feel great, and then you just like, you want more, but it's like, you don't feel nothing because you smoke it, you don't snort it. So it doesn't really destroy your nostrils, you know. So I actually would do crack before cocaine, honestly. So When people say, oh, crack is so terrible, I say, fuck it. They're stupid, they're idiots, they don't know what they're talking about. I tried both, okay? So, speaking from experience. Have you ever tripped before? Yes, once. When I was in New York, back in August, September, I tried both mushrooms and cocaine. So I did mushrooms once. I did it just once in my life, also in New York. And I liked it. Because mushrooms, they taste great. They have very good taste. And I remember me and my friend Eliyahu, Eli Melul, we were doing mushrooms. So I ate them and I'm like, oh, that's good tasting shit. And then I'm like, okay. But I don't feel anything, there is nothing. And then 10-15 minutes later, I started looking at the lamp and I see that the lamp was looking like green and yellow. So I looks green and yellow. Then I start looking at my friend Eli Melul, right? I look at him, his face look red and blue, and then I look at his socks, and they also kind of look like red and blue. And then after that I went to sleep, and that was it. I woke up in the morning and everything was just normal. Outside of like seeing people in different colors and seeing the fucking lamp different colors, I didn't see anything else. So that was it, really. Every time I try shrooms, I barfed from the taste. I don't know what does the word barfed means in English. I know English pretty well, even though I'm from St. Petersburg, Russia, but that particular word, I don't know the meaning of it, I'm sorry. What does barfed means? Can you please give me the synonym, because I really don't know. Vomit? Puke? Really? Really? Puke? Vomit? No. When I tried fucking mushrooms, I thought that this is like really good tasting stuff. I really like the taste. Okay? I really like the taste. I thought they was fucking delicious, They were really delicious. I guess everyone has a different perception of things. Oh well. I actually enjoyed mushrooms. I would do it again. And I like the taste, like I said. I would do it for taste, not even for the trip. The trip was nothing. I just saw shit different colors. That was completely like normal, but I really like the taste. Yep. So yeah, I went to New York to study in yeshiva to become a Jew. Instead, I smoked crack, tried mushrooms, and smoked weed. And I went to yeshiva too, but when I went to work, I had a job there for like a week at the Jewish store. They were selling like Jewish books. People were nice, but it was bullshit. The same thing as San Francisco, so I was going crazy. And because people pay attention to me, that was a problem. Because of lack of political correctness, of course, the Jews fired me, even though I was talking bad things about black people. But you know what I said? Niggers and kike destroy our lives, right? So, that's the truth. Even Brother Nathaniel says that, whom I actually met personally. I met Brother Nathaniel in real life. And he said that, you know what? There are lazy parasites, the black people, and professional parasites, the Jews. I don't think that black people are lazy necessarily. They're actually fast working and hard working. But it's because, they have short tempers. And they just like stupid, Black people are stupid, they have low IQ. If black people don't have other genetics in them, like Jewish or something, like white, they're just fucking degenerates, They're just fucking stupid. I don't think they're necessarily lazy, they're just fucking stupid. They have short tempers, they have low IQ, you know, they speak incoherently. But they're not necessarily lazy. It's just a nigger thing, you know. They just feel like, oh, we used to be slaves, we don't want to feel that way, so they kind of rebel against it. And that's why they like have this attitude, I ain't doing that shit, I ain't doing that shit. Like, that's where it comes from. It's not like they're lazy. As a matter of fact, they're good athletes. They're really fast, they can work fast, you know. In certain things, black people are better than white people. They're fast, like in jobs which, like, you know, that's why, like, they're good in warehouse, you know, they're good at treating crap, they have soul, they're very emotional, you know, but they're just fucking stupid, number one, okay? Short temper, they have like a high fuse. That's what I notice about black people, but I wouldn't call them lazy. So in that regard, I disagree with Brother Nathaniel. They're not lazy. They may be illiterate, they may be stupid, they may be incoherent, you know, but they're not like lazy. They just don't know better, you know. You know what the word N-word means? It means ignorant, right? So that's how they are. They're just stupid. You know, just have low IQ, you know. They cause a lot of problems because of it, because they're fucking stupid. They're good at fucking reading rap and doing some physical stuff, but their IQ is fucking, you know, low. They're just retarded, that's all. Is Brother Nathaniel black? No. Brother Nathaniel used to be a Jew. And now he is an Orthodox Christian. And he's anti-Semite. He's like me, okay? He's a Jew. He's not black. So, he's a Jew. My woman is black though, but I don't care. She's actually not stupid. I feel like she may have some Jewish roots in her too. Because she's kind of acting Jewish. And all my Jewish family and friends, when they see the way she looks like, they think that, well, maybe she has some Jewish roots, but she doesn't look Jewish. But the way she acts, like, yeah, she acts a little Jewish. Does he have a YouTube channel? Yes, he has a YouTube channel, Bible with Brother. You know, Bible with Brother. But he also has a website which you should check it out, Brother Nathaniel's Foundation. And he needs some help, he needs some money. So if you're watching this video, donate to him. Brother Nathaniel's Foundation, check that out. And then check out Bible with Brother. On the Bible with Brother, he talks about our Lord Jesus Christ, because you can't make anti-Semitic videos because YouTube is owned by Jews, so you cannot do it. They're gonna ban you. But on his Brother Nathaniel Foundation, he talks everything. So he's gonna tell you everything you need to know. He's gonna tell you about Jonathan Greenblatt, ADL, all of that shit. Jewish people kill Palestinians, Jewish people hating on Jesus Christ, Silas Silverman, making jokes about Jesus Christ, which is supposed to be funny, but they're really not, you know, about Jewish agenda. He talks about it. He's pretty reliable source in my opinion. And I met him, he gave me the card, you know. He's talking about, you know, like that the white Christian middle class is opposing Jewry, you know, that America is becoming Jewish, not Christian. You need to bring America back to their Christian roots, back to founding fathers and all of that. He talks about a lot of, you know, good stuff. So, Brother Nathaniel Foundation, highly recommend. Donate money to him, watch his videos. Definitely must do. I have his card. My mom told me to throw it away because my mom is a Jewish supremacist. I'm not. But I still keep it in my car. I have his email. I can write him anytime, but I choose not to do it. Right on. I'm gonna head out. Good night, sir, and enjoy your birthday. Thanks a lot. I'm about to finish those 40. I'm gonna go to bed too. Because I need to be up at fucking 3 in the morning. So, but yeah, definitely check it out. Brother Nathaniel Foundation, right? And Bible with Brother. That's his YouTube channel where he talks about our Lord Jesus Christ. That's all. On YouTube, he doesn't say anything bad about Jews anymore. Tell mama mind her business. Well, I tell her that all the time. Trust me on that. I tell her that all the time. That's why I don't talk to her that much. FYI. Because every time we talk, we argue. So, I don't talk to my mom that much. I come there, I take care of business. We don't talk because, every time we talk, we argue. And every time we argue because we want to have good relationship. Because my mom, she's not really a bad woman, But she's just like, she just doesn't have a right ideology, that's all. So, I have a good relationship with my mom, not like with my dad. Like with my dad, I want nothing to do with him. He's full of it, But my mom, she's okay. She gets crazy from time to time. She's pretty brainwashed. She doesn't know nothing, but she has her opinion. I don't like to argue with her because it's useless. She tells me, don't put this on the internet. She watched all my videos. Yellow Groove's fireworks are not impressive. Maybe not, I don't know. I don't watch Tide, I don't watch Yellow Groove, okay? Years ago, me and Yellow Groove used to talk on the phone a lot, okay? I talked a lot with Yellow Groove. I even wanted to meet him. He lives in Cincinnati. He's into fireworks, And I've been telling him about my job is to go to deliver to the hospital. So he even told me where he lives at. And I've been going to the nursing homes, which are actually literally like 10-15 minutes drive from where he lives at, okay? He lives in Cincinnati, close to Kentucky. Not far away from the certain nursing homes I used to go to. So I was essentially sometimes going near Yellow Groove, but we actually never met. So, never worked out because I didn't have time, but I was near him. I was actually near him, but we never met. Out of the drinking community, personally, whom I met Ramstedt and I met Citan Brown 16. And that's it. Now in California, I can meet Mr. Matt 40 ounce. But Mr. Matt 40 ounce, if you're watching it, I know you probably don't care about meeting me, but if you change your mind, I'll make a video with you. I know we live in Auckland. I crossed the bridge. I paid the toll. I come and make a video with you. So Mr. Matt 40 ounce, if you're watching, I have no beef with you. I know what you think of me, and I don't care. If one day you feel like you want to just drink a 40 and make a video, I'm all for it. So if you do feel that way, Mr. Matt 40 ounce, we can do it. And if you feel like you have beef with me, you can talk to me straight up, and we can resolve the issue. Because I don't have no problem with you, okay? I don't. And if you're gonna start talking about something I don't know nothing about, I'm just gonna listen to you, and that's it. So, your beef, if you still have it, is one-sided, Mr. Matt 40 ounce, FYI. Is that said you left Ohio? I don't know. I don't watch his videos. I don't know what he's doing. Some people told me he's shitting on me. He's bad-mouthing me and all of that, but That shit don't faze me. I don't care. I don't follow Todd. I don't know what he's up to. Probably fucking snotting on camera, sitting there in his mom's apartment as always. Oh, you glad I left Ohio? Well, I'm glad too, but sometimes I miss Columbus. Like back in September, I visited my woman. I stayed over there for like a day and a half. I used to have a nice place over there, okay? But she wants to move to Texas. She used to want to go to Atlanta, now she wants to go to Texas. So hopefully next year we may go to Texas, but who knows? Because she doesn't want to be there. But one thing I tell you is this. When I used to live with her for a year and a half, I used to live in a better place than where I'm living now. Okay, in California. Straight up. I enjoy to living with my woman better than I did with my mom. Okay? And when I came to Columbus, even though at first I hated it, I came there, I'm like, you know what? It's actually not that bad. San Francisco is expensive. It depends. Not for me, at least. Shit. There are a lot of Russian immigrants in San Francisco, you know, who are living for like almost free. Yes, California has a better weather. It's about fucking 50 to 70 degrees, maybe like 40 to 70 degrees. All year round. So there is not that much difference between January and July in California, in San Francisco. Put it this way. There's rain sometimes, like it's been a couple of rainy days lately, but there's no snow and it's not that cold. Like, sometimes you wear a jacket, you wear a hoodie all year round, but it's like, it's not cold. Like, there's no snow. Oh, you live in California? Where do you live at? Bernie Grumble. Where do you live at? Do you think you can meet and make a video together? If so, let me know. I'm probably gonna be off on Christmas. I will be literally doing nothing. So if you live nearby somewhere, shit. Shoot me PM. You can meet up and drink malt liquor. South? Like where at? Like Los Angeles? That's like 6-hour drive. I can still drive to you. If you want me to, I have no problem with that. Shit. I drove my car all the way from Columbus to California. It's like California. It's like 3-day drive. 2,500 miles, okay? San Diego. Yeah, it's like... Yeah, that's good like fucking 4 or 5 hours. Because that's like close to Los Angeles. But if you want to meet on Christmas, I'm down for it. I'm gonna have a trip. I don't care. Gas is actually getting cheaper too, so fuck it. And my car is good on gas. It gets like 30 to 40 miles a gallon, so... Hey. If you want to meet up, I'm all for it. No problem. We meet up, we drink 40s together, we chill. As long as you're cool, non-judgmental guy, you're not gonna act funny or treat me any type of way. Hey, I'm okay. I be me, you be you. You think I'm weird? Cool. As long as you don't care. Malt liquor. So Big Grumble, if you feel like we can meet and kick it, shoot me your address, we'll talk. I come to you, no problem. Yep. Almost at the swill point. Feeling good. Do you have Instagram? Yes, I do. This is Emil8350. Go ahead and check me out. I don't post nothing, but I have an old picture with me, my girlfriend, her daughter, all of that shit. I have it all in there. But I don't post nothing, so whatever you see, it's like from like fucking 8, 9, 10 years ago. But feel free to check it out. I don't care. I have some pictures from fucking, it was Chris Brown and Trey Songz concert back in 2014. When I still was in my 20s and she was in her early 30s. And she used to have a daughter who was like 12 at the time, now she's fucking 20. And my woman is 40, about to be 41, and I just turned 36 today. Getting old, you know, getting old, it sucks. Like, oh, thank you. Yep, 36 today. Malt liquor. I showed all my relatives my woman. And they said she's old for me, but they said that she's cute. I asked her, can she look Jewish? She said, well, maybe a little bit Arabic or Berber or some kind of Semitic, but they said probably like quarter or 1/8 or some shit like that, but no. Me personally, that's what I want. I want my woman not to be white, to be like Jewish, meaning like 25%, 12%, that's okay, you know? I don't want my kids to have more than like, I'm like 70.7% Ashkenazi Jews. Why I say Ashkenazi? Because the real Jews are fucking Sfaradim and Mizrahim. Ashkenazi Jews, they're white. So therefore they're not Jewish. Because original Jews, they were darker skin. So if you want to be Jewish, you shouldn't be white. Therefore, Jews should marry black. So, if my woman, she's like fucking have 1/8 and 25% of Jewish blood, you know, but she's black, that's perfect. Because I don't want my descendants to be Ashkenazis, okay? Because they're fucking crackers, subhumans. Real Jews are colored people, okay? Jewish people, they're not white, but they're not black. They're like somewhere in between, okay? But they have black people facial features, they're Semites, but Semitic race, it has nothing to do with white people. Because white people, they're European. So Egyptians and all of that, they're not white. So, if you want to be Jewish, and you're white, what does it mean? It means you're not real Jew. So what do you need to do in order to be a real Jew? You need to marry black to make sure that your kids gonna look like a normal Jews. The real Jews at the time of Abraham, Yitzchak, and Jacob. You know, if you're not gonna do it, then your kids gonna look white. They're gonna be fucking crackers. You know, like fucking, like Isa, you know? So it's like, real Jews, they're fucking in between white and black, you know? There is white, there is Jewish, and that's black. Jewish is in between white and black. So, if you're the Jew, if you want your kids to be Jews, and you like all the way to the white side of the spectrum, what do you need to do? You need to marry a black woman in order for your kids to look more like Jewish, like Asian Jews 3,000 years ago. That's all. So, and if she has like anywhere from 25 to 75% of Jewish blood, which is like healthy amount, because anywhere more than 75, this is too much Jewish blood, which is not healthy for you, and less than like 25, this is like, it means we fucking degenerate, we fucking, you know, like, I don't know who you are, a fucking cracker, or, you know, like some kind of subhuman, or like, you know, just like a regular hillbilly or whatever. But like Jewish blood has to be like in a certain, like, between the certain parameters. But if you're too white, you're not a real Jew. So what do you need to do? You need to marry black woman to make yourself look like Jewish people used to look like fucking 3,000 years ago, in the time of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So if you're too white, you need to marry black woman to compensate for it, to make sure that your kid's gonna look like real Jews of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob era. That's all. And if she has a little bit of Jewish blood, that's all you need. 12, 25%, that's all you fucking need. Black and a little bit of Jewish. That's it. To make sure that you're gonna be chosen people, not just fucking crackers, not just a fucking, that's all. That's just my opinion, okay? Take it or leave it, but that's how I feel about things, That's just my opinion about Jewishness, that's all. If you think differently, that's fine. There are a lot of Ashkenazi rabbis who think differently. And then there are Sfaradims who come to the synagogue and they look darker. And they have good taste. Like there's a guy whom I like, and there are a lot of Russian Jews, they don't like him. But he has a nice car, He goes there, he prays Judaism, and he has a nice voice. She prays like a nice Sephardi style. And every time I listen to him, I'm like, oh my God, this man is so cool. I wish he would be fucking Chazan. You know what Chazan is? This is a guy who sing prayers. And he sings it with so much soul. Sephardi style. And I freaking love it. I like it way better than fucking Chabad. Real Jews, real Jews. White people are not really Jews, White people, they came from Isa, Jewish people came from Jacob. So, if you want to be white, you're not Jewish, you're descendant of Isa. If you're Jewish, you're not white. You're in between white and black. If you're too white, you need to get darker. That's all. That's why I say Jews should marry black. That's it. And if that black mixed with Semitic, Arabic, or barbarian, or Jewish, or Lebanese, that's even better. That's even better. That's what you need. If you want your kids to look like real Jews, in the time of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that's all. Because all these Ashkenazi Jews, they're not real Jews. They're even talking about that they're fucking, all the real Jews got fucking, killed. And then we're descendants of these fucking crackers, all these fucking whites who had a little bit Jew in them because there's 2 or 3 or 4 real Jews who, still, survived all the pogroms. And they just intermarried to whites and they just kept their Judaism, so therefore it's but they still genetically white though. They have less than 1% of ethnic Jewish blood in them, so not really Jewish. So fuck that shit, It's not real Judaism. It's not really the way the Jewish people used to live 3,000 years ago. So you're not really Jewish, you're fucking goyim. You're just fucking Ashkenazis, that's all. I don't want to be an Ashkenazi, even though my ancestors were Ashkenazis, but I'm not. I don't want to be. Fuck that shit. They don't know shit about you, they ignorant motherfuckers. They don't know any better. That's why they have fucking Jewish crackheads and imbeciles everywhere walking around talking about ethnic purity of Jewish race. They don't know shit. They're fucking idiots. That's all. Fucking Sephardi Jew. He always tell my rabbi, you're wrong. He's going out there, giving charity to his rabbi, sings in a beautiful voice, and driving fucking nice car. Okay? She's fucking driving a fucking Infiniti SUV, okay? Infiniti SUV. Nice car. And he is dressed like a man. And he is darker skinned Jew. He's not white. And he's about his business. Every time people try to some bullshit, he's like, hey, we here, we're praying. Shut up. And he speaks in Hebrew, you know, he speaks Hebrew. Like a normal Jewish man. And he is darker skinned, like a normal Jewish man. And he drives a nice car, like a normal Jewish man. And he sings nice Sephardic melodies, like a normal Jewish man. So he is a real Jew, not me, not fucking this Ashkenazis, you know? Like, fuck them. Infinity no cheap, exactly. So that's what I'm talking about. He's a real Jew, you know? And he puts a lot of soul in his prayers. Like every time when people just do some monkey business, he's praying. He like blacks everything out and prays and sings nice Sephardi melody. And when I listen to him, I'm like, oh my God, this is cool. You know, this is cool. He has a lot of soul. He prays with the soul. And when I was like playing computer games, you know, reciting Shema Israel, you know, this is one of the Jewish prayers, he told me, hey, you shouldn't be doing it. He's really serious about his Judaism, you know? Like all these fucking knuckleheads who go to this fucking stupid synagogue, you know? Like, fuck. He needs to be a husband. He needs to teach people what's up. As a matter of fact, the Sfaradim, they have a longer Sidurim or the Jewish prayer book than the Ashkenazi Jews do. Why? Because they know what's up. They study a lot, they know more, and they put more soul in it. And they're all darker skinned Jews. Okay? And I talked to him and we were there, everybody's talking Russian. He's like, oh, you speak in Russian, you don't speak English, it's disrespectful. So he went outside, I came to him, I talked to him, and then he's like, oh, look at this car. It's like, you know, in California, we have this car, so like, has no driver, the car is driving, there's no people inside of there. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a cool car. He went back, he felt good. There is one of the Ashkenazi Jews, which this guy is okay, but you know, he was like talking about him, hey, what this guy is doing there? And I made that guy feel good, which I'm happy about. He need to feel good, you know? Because I was upset too, like why the fuck all these fucking Ashkenazi Jews are speaking in Russian and talking about Jewish stuff in Russian when you have fucking English people. And that's disrespectful, you know? You need to speak in both Russian and English, that's all, you know? If you're talking about diversity and inclusion, this is what you need to do. But they think, oh my God, we are Chabad, we are Ashkenazis, and we white, you know, white supremacy, that's all it is, white supremacy. Jewish white supremacy, but this is not real Judaism, fuck that shit. Get out of here. I like Sfaradim better anyway, like fuck them. They eat spicy food, they have good looking synagogues, they drive nice cars, they dress nice and in Chabad. They're a little bit more annoying, but they have beautiful melodies. And I kind of like Sephardic Jews better, you know? There's something in it, you know? I feel like they're real. Chinese food, you know what? I actually like Chinese food myself. I like Chinese food personally. Yeah, I mean, Chinese food is delicious. Listen, me and my woman, who is from West Africa, okay? And when I used to live with her, I used to eat African food, which is good. It's spicy, nice. We used to eat Chinese food with her a lot. She likes Chinese food. I like Chinese food. Shit. As a matter of fact, Asians, they also like to eat like spicy foods, just like Africans do. So, yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, it's good food. African food, Chinese food. It's pretty good stuff, you know. It's spicy, but it's really good. I like that. As a matter of fact, I'm from Russia, but I like African food and Chinese food better than Russian food. Or Mexican food. I like Mexican food too, you know. I like tacos and burritos and tortas and all of that shit. And ayacas, you know. I like that stuff, personally. I really do. I like it better than my own native food. I don't care. I would rather eat fucking ayacas and tortas than borscht, okay? Yeah, hell yeah. I was eating with my mom and one time I decided to get a burrito. I was eating burrito, drinking a 40. I'm like, oh my god. I like it so much better than the stuff my mom's cooks. You know? Like sometimes for real. Like, but anyway, guys, swill. Ah, finally done. 80 minutes, but company I work at, I work with a lot of Hispanics, a lot of drivers who are Hispanics, cool people. I don't give a shit about nothing. They just mind their business, go to work. Yeah, they have to discuss me, so they talk about me, they call me perro. You know, there's perro and rero. I learned that words. You know, rero, it means weird. But you know what perro means? Perro, it means dog. But also there's another word for perro, it's like a slang word. What does perro means in Spanish? It means crazy, neurotic person. Or a dog. Rero, that means weird. So, I know that Spanish people think that I'm a crazy, neurotic person. I get it. But they talk about it because they have to, but they really don't give a fuck. You know? I work with them, I talk to them. They say what they think because they have to, but they out there, they're just minding their business, doing their jobs. All these fucking Mexicans, they really don't give a fuck. You know, I can say they don't give a fuck. They may express their opinion, they may think some type of way, say, oh, look at this guy's behavior. Yeah, it's weird. I agree. Yeah, that's weird. I get it. But they really don't give a fuck. And they're pretty generous, you know, like couple times and the drivers, they were getting like some fucking McDonald's, they gave me some food when I was working with drivers. Sometimes couple days ago, you know, they have Christmas food, ayacas, and couple years ago, maybe like close to 10 years ago, I used to have Venezuelan friends in Columbus. Are you the manager? No, I'm not. I'm not a manager, okay? And I never will be. I'm just a fucking peon, okay? But that's besides the point. You know, they gave me some ayacas. They made you one ayaca side with cheese, with jalapeno. They were kind of stingy about it. They got upset because I only ate two of them. But years ago, I used to hang out with Fine Marja and make video on YouTube about it. And I was actually making ayacas. That's pretty interesting. They have that leaf. They put some stuff inside of it. And then they wrap it with the ropes and all of that. It's like a Christmas dish for like Venezuelan people. So, and when I was at work, I used to eat that too. That's actually really delicious. Like ayacas, I would recommend you to eat that. Like I like Mexican food. I like burritos. I like tortas. I like tacos. I like ayacas. That type of shit is really good. Okay? My mom doesn't like it, but I do. Okay? I really like that shit. And I made it years ago. I used to hang out with my Venezuelan friends and they used to teach me how to make ayacas. I used to put this dough inside of the leaf and then I wrap it up and then I put the ropes on it and then we do some shit. I don't know what they did, maybe like cook it, I don't remember, but then it come out and it tastes good, you know. A couple of days ago I ate it at my job, like two of them. I wanted to eat more, but they said, no, you cannot have it, other people have to have it too. And then I was looking at other people, I ate two, other people were eating like 4 or 5 of them, but I'm like, they didn't let me have more than two. And they tell me, oh, the other people have to eat it too. I was pretty fucking pissed off. I wanted to eat more than that. And they told me, you ate 3. I'm like, no, I didn't eat 3. I ate only fucking 2. One fucking cheese ayacas, one with jalapenos. That's all. Another guy was like, he was like a white guy. He was like, oh, I really like it. I only also had 2, but he was grateful about it. And I was like, because I'm kind of narcissistic, I was like, fuck that shit, I want more. 2 is not enough. I want more ayacas. I don't care, you know? I want to take it everything, you know, like everything I can. Yeah, I was looking like I'm fucking starving. 2 ayacas not gonna make it. I need like 4 or 5, shit. Other people, they were eating 4 or 5. All these fucking Hispanic drivers, they're eating 4 or 5. I want to also eat fucking 4 or 5 of them. But they told me no, so I couldn't push the issue, but I wanted. couldn't do it. But then the guy, he also fed me some fucking orange juice and some fucking McDonald's for free. So I couldn't really complain. They helped me out. The driver specifically left me alone in that area, and drivers came in early just to help me out and with my job, and they fed me, so I can't really complain about them. They're nice people. I hope that whenever they get early to work, they get paid extra, you know? I really hope so. I want these people to get more money, you know? I really do. I hope all these fucking Hispanics, you know, the fact that they go to work and they do what they're not supposed to do, you know, like all this extra work. I hope they're gonna pay extra for it. So they're gonna come home smiling and say, yeah. I really want them for them, you know, I really do. I really do. They deserve it, shit. I want them walking like, you know, like, yeah, you know, like singing and, you know, playing their music, playing Rihanna and Drake and some fucking, you know, Hispanic music and shit. Which is a little weird, but, you know, it's like not my type of music, but, you know, that's okay. Like my friend from Venezuela, he used to play similar type of music. So, you know, I used to listen to that shit. You know, I used to try to dance like salsa and bachata and all of that back in the day. You know, I used to go there, try to learn that. You know, I don't have good coordination or interest for it, but I still attended like couple classes where like, you know, you learn like salsa or bachata. I went to like fucking 1 or 2 classes, then I got bored and I said fuck it, but I actually went for a couple classes of that shit, so I know how they are. So, but you know, they're pretty chill people, you know. I hope that they're gonna get their fucking money. I hope the fact that they're coming early to do extra work, they're gonna get paid extra. I hope they're gonna get reimbursed for feeding people like me. I hope they get all of that shit, you know. I really do. I wish they do. Like, if they're gonna get all this extra money and all the extra stuff for feeding people like me, you know, shit. If I'm gonna know that they got all this extra shit, I would be happy for them. You know, I would be like, hell yeah, you know, you deserve it, like shit. You know, I would be happy if they get it. I hope the fact that they're coming early to help me out, they're gonna get paid extra and they're gonna get paid over, you know, shit. I want them to get paid extra and over. I really do. And if they do, I want to know that. So if I can celebrate it with them, you know? Like, that's what I want. Shit. They're good people. Just like that guy Ray. He was acting stupid. He was irritating me. And then he noticed I don't give a fuck. You know, he was acting stupid, irritating me. He knew it irritating me. He was smoking weed. And he was smoking low grade weed. And like, hey, you need to smoke high grade weed because the way you act, you piss me off. And then he understood. He's like, you know what, man, I don't care. Like, and he made me feel like he doesn't really want to fight with me. He doesn't want to get to the argument with me. He thinks that all this shit is bullshit. He doesn't care. He just have to act certain way. He just have to act like a fucking asshole because this is a protocol, you know? But really, in his heart, in his mind, he's all on my side and he don't care. I'm like, damn, man. You my Nicaraguan brother. I know you don't give a fuck about nothing. You just act this way. I get you, man. I get you. Hey, I have some cash, give me some weed, get your money, you know, like, I play along, you know. I just hope that we're gonna be friends and we can chill and you don't have to play all these fucking games, you know, like, because I see that you don't give a fuck, you know, like, I see that you don't want to fight with me. I see that you feel me. I see that you feel my pain. I see that you feel my fucking anger about shit. I can see that in him. He's like, oh, I don't care. I see that in him. And I'm like, man, you my brother, man. I don't care either. Like, fuck that shit. And fuck all these fucking kaikish games. You my Nicaraguan brother. I don't care. Shit, I smoke with you. You don't have to do all that shit which you know you don't want to even do anyway. Act all these fucking stupid ways because some higher up told you to do this when you don't even want to do it, when you like, you know, like, oh, thank you, like, yeah, Ray's my man, you know, Ray's my man. I know he thinks there's something wrong with me because I'm socially awkward and I like a one-trick mind. He noticed that too, but he don't give a fuck. I'm like, okay, I know you don't give a fuck. I know you think there's something wrong with me, but you don't give a fuck. And that's cool. You know, we're cool. I don't care. I know you're trying to care because people told you you have to. But I know you don't. So I see that. That's why, like, I get irritated with you, but in the end of the day, I see that in you. And I'm like, okay, I'm glad that you don't give a fuck. So I don't want to fight with you. Shit. I want to smoke with you and kick it. That's all. You're my man. You want to be my friend? I want to be your friend. You're from Nicaragua. I'm from Russia. I don't care. His last name is Torres, just like Faded Holy Soldier. So shit. And people say, oh, we have problem with this guy. And I'm thinking like, shit, he's one of my favorite people in this fucking job. So fuck all of that shit. Alright guys, you go to bed now. I'm get 5 hours of sleep, hopefully. God gonna give me enough energy, so I'm gonna do it for another day. Pass my driving test, go to work, rock on, that's it. And to wake up early, so thanks for watching. I wish you the best. Hopefully, you're gonna fulfill our mission, be happy. Don't have to deal with the bullshit. Be ourselves, enjoy our lives, that's all I can say. It was my birthday video. Thanks everyone for wishing me happy birthday. Thanks for love, support, everything. Peace. Good night.